How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the H episode of Naming Cities in the US by Letter. We'll be about a third of the way through the alphabet after today, so let's hop into H, starting with Hawaii, of course. And as always, guys, if you're enjoying the series, please do give it a like and let me know down in the comments below. And now with Hawaii, this is the first letter, finally, for Hawaii, where there's actually a lot. You, of course, have Honolulu and Hilo, and there's also a Hana. There's gonna be so much more. H is finally like a big letter in the alphabet here. Those are the three that come to mind first. And then you also on the big island, there's like Hawaiian stuff. There's Hawaiian beaches, I think. I'm gonna try a few of these. Hawaiian beaches is one. Hawaiian acres is another, I think. Yep, so I think those are the 5 I know. Definitely the Hawaii record for me so far. Doing states in a different order today. We're gonna go to a state that starts with the last letter of whatever state I just did. So I for Hawaii. Let's go up to Idaho with that. This might have been a bad choice, because what the hell is in Idaho starting with H? Actually, wait, no, there is one. Homedale. Homedale, I've driven through there. Good thing I remembered. Is there a Hurley? No, I'm thinking of Burley. Hurley. Hurley's on Lost. He is not in Idaho City. Might have to take the one and run here. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. So, state starting with O then, we'll go to Ohio. Why not? Alright, Ohio. First thing I thought of is Hamilton here. You have a Hamilton Southwest. H is actually kind of a tough letter. I feel like it's not that common. Maybe I'm just bad. Again, for most states, there's probably a Harrison or something along those lines. But again, I'm not going to guess it. If I don't know the city, I'm not going to just guess. I only name things that I know. The key to Ohio is just thinking of the suburbs of big cities. I can't think of anything by Cleveland. Not by Columbus. Dayton. Oh, there's Huber Heights. Oh, yes. See, this is the way. That's the way to do it. 2 in Ohio. That's rough. But Ohio starts and ends with O, so we'll go to the next O state, Oklahoma. Yikes. This is another rough one. What the heck is here? Oh, wait. Hooker, Oklahoma's here in the Panhandle. Another one I've driven through. That's 10 years ago. Oh, what a place. Okay, what else is here? I can't think of anything. Alright, Oklahoma, we gotta go to an A state now, which we'll do Alabama, why not? There's actually quite a few in Alabama. This is a good one for H. Huntsville, of course, is here. I think technically, by city limits, the biggest in Alabama. That's kind of fun fact. What else is here? Hoover, big suburb of Birmingham, and there's also Homedale there, or Homewood. That's what it is. And then there's a Hamilton, Northwest. So those are the big 4 that I think of right away. I can live with that. That's not bad. Going to another A state, we'll go to Alaska, I guess. Oh no. Well, there's Haines here. Homer, of course, too. I swear there's one more over here. Oh, Hoona. Yeah. That's another one. 3 is good. That's more than I thought I would get in Alaska, so we'll take it. And to another A state, Arizona. Phew. Lake Havasu City, doesn't count. Man, what else is there? There's Holbrook, of course. That's one that I know for sure. Holbrook. I can't think of anything by Phoenix or Tucson. That takes us to the last A state, Arkansas, where there is, Hot Springs. How do I forget that? At least I got it now. Is there also Hot Springs Village? There is, yeah. Hot Springs is cool. It will make a quick appearance in my vlog that I'm editing right now. I'm gonna have it out sometime in May. I 100% promise you that. My southern road trip, going to a bunch of high points that I keep talking about. It will be out next month. Promise. Anyway, we got these 2. Harrison. Harrison known for, Harrison has a bit of a reputation. Is there a Hutchinson here? I'm thinking of Kansas, not Arkansas. 3 is good enough for me, so S will take us to either South Carolina or South Dakota. I don't know which is worse. I'll do South Carolina. Hilton Head Island. Awesome. That's probably all I've got here. No, nothing else for me. Okay, so then we'll do C for Carolina. We'll skip to a C state. So let me do, let's do Colorado. Highlands Ranch. That's 1. Oh, you know what else there is? There's Holly, Colorado. Random tiny town in the east. I was looking at that because we had a Travel Pix game round in the US server in this part of Kansas, so I was looking at the map over there. We have got to do another O state now. The last one we didn't do is Oregon, so let's do it. There's actually a big one, Hillsboro. Hillsboro is like one of the biggest cities in the state. Hood River. I've also been there. There's also Hermiston. That's another one. And I think that's all I've got. These are all in the north, which is fair enough. End state now. Let's just do Nebraska. Hastings, Nebraska is a place that exists. Something happens there. There's also Hyannis, Nebraska. 2 is more than I thought I'd get, so I'm thriving out here. Yeah, not bad. Okay, so we used up the A states. Let's do the next letter back. K for Kansas. And here is where Hutchinson is. That's what I was thinking of before. Surely there's one more than that. Hays, Kansas, yeah. It's bigger than I thought. Trying to think of anything by Kansas City. Nothing comes to mind there, so I think it's just the 2. That's alright. Okay, Kansas ends with S, so we gotta do South Dakota now. The other S state. Oh, there's Hill City in the Black Hills. I know that. Hill City. There's also Hermosa to the east of the Black Hills, which I don't think it accepts. Oh, it does take Hermosa. Yeah, let's go. Can I get one more? Huron. Huron. Yes. There's a Hebron. Or is that in North Dakota? Is that North Dakota? It's North Dakota. Yeah. Alright, well, we got it now. 3 is a great result for South Dakota in any circumstance, let alone the letter H. Too many states end with A, man. This was a bad idea. So where do we go? Next letter back is T. Tennessee, then. Tennessee... Ah, this is rough. This is rough. There definitely is going to be something. Think about the road trip again, where I was. I drove through West Tennessee. There was something. Huntington. Huntington. That's the one. Yes. Feel like there's going to be something I'm missing that's kind of significant. Maybe not. I don't know. Tennessee ends with E. There's no E states. We've done all the S states. And we can do N. This is stupid, man. What am I doing right now? Anyway, North Carolina then, we'll hop over. We can finally get Huntersville, that I thought was Guntersville last time. It's kind of ridiculous. I believe there's a Hope Mills by Fayetteville. There is. Oh, what's that one west? There's, oh my god, what is that called? Hickory. Oh god. But that's not the one I was thinking of. There's also another one. That's gonna drive me crazy. It's H-E something. Hendersonville. Oh god. There we go. Speaking of high points. That's the high point. Also, there's Cape Hatteras. I think there is a town called just Hatteras. Pretty sure. Yep. And that is a good North Carolina result. 6. 6 is massive. Let's do another C state for Carolina. Let's get to California. Huntington Park came to mind first. That should not be the first thing I think of. But it is. And then also Huntington Beach. What else is here, though? That's way bigger, of course. Hemet. Inland Empire stuff. Hacienda Heights, is that a city? Yeah, come on. I don't think I've ever named that before. I'm so proud of remembering this. I don't know how much I've mentioned this, by the way, guys, but sort of on that vein of thought, I am on pace to absolutely demolish my previous city naming record. I think that doing it by letter is helping me remember stuff. Like Hacienda Heights. I would have never thought of that normally. Anyway, what else is here? Hollywood's part of LA. I just want to make sure. I want to prove that to the people who don't know that in the comments, okay? Don't comment that I didn't get Hollywood. It's not its own city. Heading up to the Bay Area, there's Hayward. That's another big one. Quite a large place, if I can freaking type it. There we go. Central Valley, I'm trying to think of that as well. It's killing me too, because I know there is one. There's a decent-sized one with H. Hanford. Hanford. Yeah, there we go. Okay, anything else? Anything else Bay Area? Oh yeah, Half Moon Bay is another thing. Half Moon Bay, cool town name. Okay, I do think that's all I've got in California. I is the next letter back from A, so... Is it Illinois time? I think it's Illinois time. Let's do it. Home state. Homewood is a city here. Also hometown. This place is so funny to me, because imagine asking someone from there what their hometown is, and they say hometown. Yeah, your hometown. What is it? It's hometown. Let's be real, they would just say they're from Chicago. They're across the street from Chicago, so you know what, they get a pass. Anyway, what else is here? Hoffman Estates is another place. Estates. You also have Huntley, and then also Hinckley. Harvard. Oh man, I almost forgot Harvard. Hampshire as well. There's so much. Homer Glen, another home thing. It's very interesting. I really feel like I'm missing something though. Highland Park. Oh no. Oh no, that would be so bad if I missed that. Oh, what else? I know I'm missing more. Harwood Heights. Oh, Harwood Heights. Should really be part of Chicago. It's surrounded by Chicago. But Harwood Heights was home of the first Raising Cane's in the area, so. Anyway, what else am I forgetting? Oh, Hawthorne Woods. Hawthorne Woods. There's one more. There's just so much. Hillside. Hillside is one more. The more you think, the more you picture on the map. Okay, surely that's it. Rest of Illinois, leaving this area. What else do you have here? There's Hennepin. There's Havana. Hardin, a bit farther south, down here. I think there's a Highland, not park, just Highland. Is it by St. Louis? Yeah, it's sort of down there. And also south you have Heron and Harrisburg. Heron, Harrisburg. I think that's it. I think that's pretty much all I've got. I'm pleasantly surprised with how many there are here. I didn't really think about that. S. We did all the S states, so we'll do another I state. Let's just do Indiana while we're here. And you have a pretty big one. Hammond. Hammond, Indiana. There's also Highland, Indiana, is there not? Yeah, there is, right here. Isn't there another up here? There totally is. Hobart. Yeah. Gotta get Hobart, man. What else is there? There's Huntington. Huntington. Let me just finish the I states. So do Iowa. What starts with H here? I think this might be my first 0. I can't think of anything at all. And let's go to Wisconsin. W. There's a Hartford here. I don't know why that comes to mind first, but there's a Hartford. There's a Hudson across from the Twin Cities. Right there. I ate at a Perkins there. Think, brother, think. There's something north. Oh, whoa, we zoomed in. Okay. Anyway. Hayward. Hayward is there. Driftless area. Oh, Hazel Green, yeah. Hazel Green. Okay, that's at least a couple more. Okay, N, actually, we have not done everything with N. Nevada's next. Henderson is here. Gotta have Henderson. Definitely the only one I know. Okay, so Nevada, D for Delaware. Let's get Delaware done. I don't think I know anything in Delaware. Okay, we'll do the 1R state then, Rhode Island, which, unfortunately, I think is another 0. Hackensack. What's Hackensack? That's in New Jersey. Let me type it now before I forget. Hackensack, New Jersey. Shout out to that place. Great town name. Okay, so we'll do another N state then. Just keep on going. New Hampshire. Oh, God. There's a Hanover. No? That's where Dartmouth is. Yeah, yeah. I think Hanover's all I've got. The next logical letter in line going backwards. P, I guess? Yeah, let's do Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania has Harrisburg, capital. That's fun. Houston, Pennsylvania. That's real? What? I was just saying stuff, man. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. There's Hazleton, up by Scranton, spelled like this. Man, but once again, the middle of Pennsylvania, Pennsyltucky, is one of my weakest spots in the country. I never really been here, especially north. We'll call it at 3, and we will go to yet another end state. Next in line's New Jersey. Alright, well, we got Hackensack, but what else is here? Hackettstown? Why is everything hack? Hackettstown. That's another place. And also, Hopatcong. Biggest lake in New Jersey, also a city. Hopatcong. Hereford? Nah, that's in Texas. 3 is good. 3 is good. No. There's more. There's more by New York. Hoboken. Oh my god. Now that I have that, I feel better about moving on. Well, we don't have any Y states. Or J. So I guess we'll do another W state. Washington. Yeah, let's do Washington. Well, I want to do Washington. I don't think I know anything here, though. This is crazy, man. I did not think Washington would be a 0 today. From Washington, that takes us to another N state. New Mexico is next in line. There's Hobbs here. I know that right away. Is that it? I think so. I can't think of anything by Albuquerque. Yeah. Okay, we'll take 1. Oh, we're done with O. C, we need to do Connecticut. Okay, and Connecticut, that's a big one. We got Hartford here. The real famous Hartford, not Hartford, Wisconsin. There we go. Also Hamden, just north of New Haven. One of my friends in college was from Hamden. T, we have to do the other T state, Texas. I wonder what's in Texas with H. I don't know. Nothing important. Houston, of course. Shout out to Houston, the biggest city in the country I've never been to. You also have Harlingen in the south. There's a Hearst by Fort Worth. Is there also a Humansville? Humansburg? Where is that? I need to know. Every state. Humansburg isn't real? Is it Humansville? Humansville. Missouri. That actually is what I'm thinking of. Well, anyway. Hereford, which I mentioned earlier. What? Anything else DFW? I think there's a Highland Park just north of Dallas, or like surrounded by Dallas or something. It's like a little enclave suburb. But again, Texas is another state. It's just so huge. So many random towns that I'm definitely missing stuff that I've just literally never heard of. So let's do Louisiana and Mississippi while we're here. I think I'm done with the letter thing now. All right, Louisiana has Homa. And Homer, actually. Yeah. 2 is good. Mississippi has actually several. Hattiesburg, of course. And also Horn Lake, just south of Memphis. Hernando. Yes, okay. And then there was one other. It was like Hazelhurst? I swear it was that. Maybe it's spelled like the Pennsylvania Hazelhurst. That was the way. All right. Georgia. We kind of left out Georgia. Georgia and Florida. Let's get these done. There's a Hartwell, Georgia. Okay, cool. Nah, man, that's all I got. I'm bad at Georgia. I don't know things here. There's probably an Atlanta suburb. All right, next up, what have we skipped? We need to do Kentucky. Kentucky has Horse Cave. Horse Cave. I always remember that place. On the river, Hendersonville. Wait, is it just Henderson? It's just Henderson. Oh, no. And also, that made me think of Hendersonville, Tennessee. How did I miss that? Actually, how did I miss that? That's gonna check who watched the whole video in the comments. Kentucky, what else? Henderson, Horse Cave, Hazard. That's another great town name, Hazard, Kentucky. We should do Missouri before we forget to do it. We have Humansville. We have Hannibal, Missouri, too. Let's get that on the board, Hannibal. I have also been there. St. Louis area. Nah, I can't think of much there. Or by Kansas City. I think it's just these two, which is unfortunate. Where to now? Let's finish the West. We haven't done Utah. Tough one for H. I'm not sure I know anything. Hurricane, actually. That's one. Salt Lake City stuff. I feel like I know the really big suburbs here, but anything like smaller, I'm really weak on because I've never been to the Salt Lake Valley. So, tough. Okay, Wyoming, Hot Springs, right? No, Hot Spring. Am I thinking of Thermopolis? Damn. In that case, I have got nothing in Wyoming. So our final West state is Montana. Montana has something. Hamilton, Montana. Yeah. Hardin. 2 is good. Okay, the rest of the country. East. We didn't do Minnesota. We gotta do Minnesota. Oh, God. Come on, man. I gotta think of one Twin Cities suburb. There has to be something, right? Hopkins? Hopkins? Is that a thing? Yes! Okay, we got one. Oh, I have not thought about that place in a long time. And anything north? Oh, yeah, there's Hibbing north. Okay, should have started with that. Get the brain working. We didn't actually properly do North Dakota, did we? So we got Hebron. Actually, there's Hebron, Illinois. Oh, my God. Get that right now. Okay, back to this. I think that's the only one from here. Okay, Michigan. Starting the UP, you have Houghton in the north. Right? And is there also Holton? Okay, I don't know what I'm thinking of then. Down here. I forgot Grand Haven last time. You gotta be kidding me. Why do I think of it now? There's a crazy town called like Hamtramck. I don't know if that's it. They probably say it differently by Detroit. What else is there? Is there Highland Park here too? I think there is. There is. Okay, so there's also Holland, of course. I've been there too. And anything else? Holt, south of Lansing? Okay, that's pretty good, I think. So, Virginia and West Virginia. Regular Virginia has Harrisonburg. Hampton Roads is the metro area name for, like, Norfolk area. Actually, there is Hampton. I'm glad I tried it. I kind of forgot Hampton's the city. West Virginia has Huntington. I had some really good German food in Huntington. What else? Dude, I forgot Hershey, Pennsylvania. No. Why do I think of that now? Hershey. Oh. Once again, weeding out the people who didn't finish the video. Okay, back to West Virginia now. I think it's only Huntington for me. Oh, no. There's Hurricane here as well. Right? Yep. 100 West Virginia. Yeah, that's a great one. We did Delaware. We didn't do Maryland. Hagerstown. Hyattsville. There's one more. Havre de Grace. Is that how they say it? I would assume they say it pretty Americanized like that. Maybe not. That's 3 in Maryland, 0 for Delaware. New York. We gotta do New York. Oh my gosh. Okay, start with Long Island. There's Hempstead. And also Huntington. Anything else? Hyde Park. That's one. Wait. Hanover Park, Illinois. Why do I think of this now? Hanover Park. Oh. Okay, so what else is there here, though? Now, lock in, man. You just gotta think of stuff by the Finger Lakes and by, like, Rochester, where I was. Henrietta is by Rochester. Yeah. Henrietta. No? It must not be taking that because it's like a town. A weird New York town. You know the ones they do. So that's not good. Okay. Anything by the Finger Lakes, then? What's by Watkins Glen? Hammondsport. Yeah, at least it's one more. I'm not happy with this New York result. But we'll go to Massachusetts, where there's Hyannis, Massachusetts. I think that's part of Barnstable Town. Tough. Okay. So what is there actually here? Holyoke? Yeah, that's one. Oh, I thought of one. I'm afraid to say it, because I hear that if you say the city wrong, they will just shoot you on sight. Is it Haverhill? Not Haverhill. Don't say that. They don't like that. I think there might be a Hudson West, but I'm kind of bad with the western Boston suburbs. Okay, there is. Vermont. I'm not sure I know something here. But for some reason, wait, I just thought of Hardeeville, South Carolina. Why? That's down by Beaufort. Yeah. So our last state of the day is Maine, and Holton's in Maine. That's what I was thinking of before. There we go. That may be the only one I have. That may be. So, 134 right now. Let's take an overview of the country. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Did I actually? I never did Florida. Okay, this is why we check. Haines City. Hialeah. Hollywood. Oh yeah, there's a lot. There's another big one here. What is it? Homestead. Oh, how do I forget that? There we go. Okay. There's definitely gonna be something else. Hernando. Guys, at 139, I think I've gotten everything I know. That's a bit better than I was expecting today, so we'll take it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like, as always. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know whatever I missed. And I'll see you next time.